Hi guys, my name is Slava Hreski and this is my son
Troy Hreski.
Hreski, and today we actually have a very interesting subject to discuss. It's called Pay It Forward, and at the end of the video we would like to actually do something very different. We've never done it before. It's going to be a special offer, but it's going to be very different again. And this campaign, this special offer, has nothing to do with our goal of generating a profit, by the way. So again, we would like to tell you all about it in just a minute, but before, I would like to tell you about a little story, Pay It Forward type of story, and then we're going to actually disclose what we have in mind. So first of all, Pay It Forward. Today is April 29th, and apparently my wife this morning mentioned to me that, hey, by the way, yesterday was Pay It Forward day. I was like, oh, Pay It Forward. Yes, I've heard about it. It's an awesome day. And we're like, it's only once a year. We didn't even know what day it was. And apparently it's so interesting. Yesterday, me and my wife went for a walk on the beach. And on our way back, we actually had a group of folks that were just hanging out by their shops and whatever. And you can tell that, they asked like, hey, mister, would you please, spare $1 or something. They asked for a little bit of our money or any change or whatever. They said, we're just simply hungry. If you could help, that would be really appreciated. And we're like, you know what, we would love to help. We just so happened that we actually did not have any money, nothing on us.
Yeah.
And so we told that to them. And we kept going. And as we're going, obviously, me and my wife is like, first thing we thought is like, why don't we, get back in the home and get in the car and maybe go buy them some food? I think, these are awesome people. They actually, I think they would benefit from it a lot. They would be grateful. So that's what we did. We went to the store, we bought some food, we came back, and we gave them the food. And they actually didn't expect to see us back with the food and water. We bought them some drinks and food. And once again, we saw enormous amount of happiness on their faces. We saw how grateful they are. And that kind of feeling is one of the most amazing feeling when you give something to somebody and you know that they actually didn't expect it and they were so grateful and they were so thankful. And for us, we actually got something back, and what we got back is it really warmed our heart. It made us feel like an amazing human beings. We just felt really good about ourselves, and it just lightened up our day, and we moved forward. And you know what? The interesting part is that in our family, we don't want to brag about it, but we practice those kind of things all the time. As a matter of fact, in our family, we always looking for opportunities to give back in some way, do something helpful for somebody else, and we do that in our own community, in our own neighborhood. Like the neighborhood that we live in, the one that in California.
Yeah.
I mean, do you like the community we live in?
I love the community.
The neighborhood that we live in, everybody is just became like a one big family. We often spend time with other kids, and we take them to like restaurants, and we take them to play in the park. And I trust with my own son when he goes to them, and everybody's so welcoming, and we built a really beautiful community, the neighborhood, where everybody's like a one family. And how did we do it? We did it by simply unconditionally being helpful and open and giving to people, and we never ever ask for anything in return. And it's just so interesting what happens that other people wanted to actually give something to us as well, and it just became such an amazing community. So that's the community we live in, and we promote it that way. And we would like, and again, the feeling of giving is one of the most amazing feelings that you can possibly get. That's kind of, I think, a puzzle of a happiness. Puzzle of a happiness is to build a community where you actually part of the community, when everybody's like a one big family. It warms your heart when you're actually helping somebody else. We cannot be happy by ourselves. We could have the most expensive cars and houses and whatever, all the things, but if we are alone and nobody likes us, you cannot possibly be happy. At least I don't believe in it. So in our family, giving and being accepting and welcoming is just part of lifestyle. So I know that Troy, my son, is experiencing that on a regular basis, and he's got amazing friends, and he's welcome at any families at our neighborhood, and a lot of people like you actually, and they actually, you enjoy when you're getting compliments, when the people usually, like, you always tell, oh, mom's saying this, like, you're such a well-mannered kid, and you're so nice, and and how does it make you feel?
I mean, it makes me feel great. Like whenever I give someone something in like no expectations in anything in return, it feels really great. Whenever I do it, I'm like, I want to do it with the rest of the court. I want to do it with everyone else, even if there's some people that I don't know in that, court and everything. Even if there's some people I don't know, I want to give something to them.
Makes you happy. Remember last when you actually had a skateboard and you're kind of not into it, you don't really use it. But one of our neighbors actually is big into skateboards, and he didn't have your own. What did you do with the skateboard?
Well, I gave him my skateboard.
And how was he didn't expect it, right? He was shocked, like, what, you giving your skateboard to me, like, forever? Like, he just, people don't expect it anymore. And that should be in a way normal. But so I remember that when you actually gave your skateboard away, and it was perfectly fine with us. I mean, you're not using it. We hope that you'd use it, but you're not into it. So okay, you gave it to somebody that actually wants to use it, and they were super happy. Remember the moment when we were at Starbucks back in California, and at one of the Starbucks, and there was a veteran, actually, the older gentleman. He was buying a coffee, and I said, "Hey, here's the money. Go buy him a coffee." And you said, "Oh, absolutely." And you went in there, and you actually had an interaction with the man. I think you purchased the coffee for him. But you remember that he just didn't expect. I mean, even if he's a veteran, we often try to give to veterans, right? But that guy just simply, like, he was shocked. He's like some kind of kid, like I think like 11-year-old kid comes up to him and says, "You know what? Thank you for your service. We appreciate it. We enjoy the fact that we live in such a beautiful country, and we feel safe, and we're doing well as a country. And it's thanks to you, veterans. The least I can do, can I make your day and buy you a coffee?" And it made your day, and it made his day as well. So those kind of things that we practice all the time. And lastly, okay, we don't want to make the videos too long. All we're trying to do is we would like to promote for you to do the same thing. And sometimes you don't have to do big things. It could be as simple as like buying somebody coffee, and you don't need to wait for April 28th to do it. You can do it absolutely any day. Exactly.
Anytime.
And it doesn't even have to be anything monetary. It could be absolutely free. Did I mention this video? I'm not sure if I did. You guys do a lot of things for us as well. Like, you see sometimes our ads or our posts, and you guys actually sometimes take a moment, 10 seconds, 20 seconds, 30 seconds, and you'd actually write a beautiful little comment, beautiful little statement to us. You have no idea what that means to us. We're absolutely grateful to you. It's another way of giving, because you gave your time and your feelings, and you put it into writing, and you wrote something nice. And that means the world to us as well. Or even if you didn't write, a lot of you just at least simple like our comment, and we see that, and it was like, oh, people actually liking what we post. Actually, they that's cool. It gives us fuel to continue producing, improving our products, and doing more to our customers and to other people outside of our clients. You giving as well. So sometimes giving doesn't necessarily have to be monetary. It could be as simple as saying something nice to your neighbor. Forgive your neighbor for or your friend. Your friend may be, messed up. He didn't do something. Maybe you're unhappy. Forgive him. Just write him an email and say, I kind of was upset. I am upset for what you did to us, but I don't feel that I should be upset. I know that you didn't mean to harm me or anything, even though you actually maybe whatever. But I totally forgive you. You're still a good friend, and I just want to let you know that I still love you. I forgive you. I understand sometimes we make mistakes. It could be that. It's also giving. You giving to yourself and to that person by writing that kind of letter. You telling them that, you know what, I know you've done something wrong. You have a stone on your shoulder. It's heavy. I want to remove it. So I want to remove that stone, that heaviness of your shoulder. That I want you to know that, you know, you're free. Your soul is free. Everything is fine. That could be a giving as well. Maybe it's extreme example, but there's many ways of giving. You guys can figure out. Or it could be very little as far as monetary as well. Anyhow, let's move on. Oh, one more. It's so interesting that just a few days ago, we were driving also in the car, and we actually parked our car, and I see this gentleman, and also kind of he was not doing very well. It looks like he had a pair of shorts that totally needs to go already. So, and I happened to obviously be having a free extra pair of shorts, my own shorts. So I took a picture, and I'm gonna show it to you. How we do that? Boom, right here. Check this out. So this is him in his awesome shorts. This is design 109. He doesn't need the fancy shorts, but he needs the shorts. Look at his smile. I mean, he is happy fella. It made his day. You guys have no idea how little things sometimes do amazing, great things for others. Like, you know, I have plenty of shorts, obviously. I'm in the business of making shorts, right? So, okay, I had one extra pair. Even though this is the last pair, I don't have any more with me while we're actually traveling. I love that pair. But you know what? It was worth for me to give it to him because of this. Look at that smile right there. I made his day, and to me, it's in my heart. I will remember that moment for a long time. And you know, the interesting part, again, you don't have to wait for April 28th. You can do it any day. In our family, we practice it on a regular basis. Any opportunity we have, we would love to give back as much as we can. It has to come from us.
It's really
It's just something that we do on a regular basis. Anyhow, moving on. What I have in mind for you guys. And this is what I have. So this paid in forward is a worldwide celebration of kindness that takes place every year on April 28th. Paid forward exists to encourage people to stand for kindness out of the goodness of their hearts. Why not do that? You guys know that we're in the business of obviously making golf apparel, whatever, like you know, this interesting designs apparel. It's like golf shirts, golf shorts, golf pants, and swimming shorts as well. So for instance, when you're at our shop, here's what we actually want to do today. We want to encourage you to actually pay it forward, and we want to support you. We want to actually participate in you giving back. And let me explain you what I mean. So, you know, we've got, when you go to our shop, you see all kinds of golf shorts, all kinds of products, right? If you happen to know of somebody, not you, outside of you, somebody else that you think will benefit from it, I would like for you, and I'm going to help you with that. I'm going to tell you how in just a minute. I would like for you to consider buy it for them. But I want you to only, I want to pay half. This is what I want to do. And to whoever you're buying it for, they're not going to know how much you paid. So for instance, if you think it's going to make somebody's day, just go ahead and let's say, pick what you think they're going to want. And I want to limit it to one item, obviously. And you pay half and we pay half. For as many of you guys that want to do it, we will pay half for if it's 1,000 items going to be purchased, we're going to pay half for those 1,000 items. If it's going to be 10,000 items going to be purchased, we're going to pay half. So again, as we mentioned in multiple of our videos, if we cannot sell things for half price, it's just simply not feasible for us to stay in business, but we're willing to do it for you guys because we want to promote you to have that same feeling that we have on a regular basis, and sometimes we forget. I want you to put a smile on somebody else's face, to a friend, a family member, somebody, a neighbor, somebody that you know of that may benefit from it, that may actually look good in one of those shirts or shorts or a pair of pants or board shorts. Buy them at half price. And here's how you do it. So for instance, like some of the items, as a matter of fact, 99% of the items are now in stock. And it's obviously limited to only the items that are selling for full price. Those items that are on sale, it's not going to work. So, but let's say somebody wants, I know that this one of the items, one of the very few items that we have some things that are out of stock. And the way you know it is by, when you click, let's say, an extra large, you're going to see available on back order, and it says that it's going to be all the way in June. So try to avoid those. And again, 99% of items are currently now in stock. We've had a good amount of items that were on back order, but we already fulfilled them. So if you were to purchase, let's say, something that's in stock, okay, it's in stock, you're going to add it to the cart. And very important is that when you're going to go to checkout, you're going to put your information there as a billing details. It's you. Who are we billing?
Yeah.
Ship to different address. That must be selected. Very important. You must ship it to someone else. It has to go to someone else. And on the coupon code, which you can click enter the coupon code, you're going to put in. So the coupon code is PIF50. So pay it forward. P as a Peter, I as Ice, F as Frank. P as pay, I as it, IT, F as a Frank, 50. And click on apply coupon code. Coupon code applied successfully, and 24.50 was taken out. So 24.50 is something that we're gonna pay, and 24.50 that you're gonna pay. And what's very important is that you're gonna put your billing details right here, and you're gonna click on ship to a different address. You must do that, and then you're gonna put who you're gonna ship it to. And then whenever we receive all the orders with that coupon code, and obviously it's gonna be different name and a different shipping address to someone else. In the shipping, we're gonna write something along the line, a gift from, let's say if your name is Matt Smith, a gift from Matt Smith.
Yeah.
And so that they know who it came from, and when they receive it, they know it came from you, and hopefully it's gonna improve the relationship that you guys having with that person. Hopefully it's gonna put a good smile. Maybe it's gonna be your dad, maybe it's gonna be your family member, somebody else, maybe it's a friend, maybe it's a neighbor, maybe it's your co-worker,
Or brother.
yeah, someone that you're gonna send something to somebody. We're gonna pay half, and you're gonna pay half. And of course we expect that you're gonna be very honest about it. Please don't cheat. By saying cheat, what I'm trying to say is that, don't ship it to just like your wife, for instance, at her office. That would be a shame. Please don't do it. I mean, if you do it, you'll get away from it, but don't do it.
Yeah.
The whole purpose of it is to make sure it is for your own heart, that you do a good deed to somebody else and you pay it forward. And it's our way of paying forward to you is paying half price for that particular. It's limited to one item, guys. Also, please. So only one item at that discount code. Items that are on sale are excluded, of course, and it has to go to your friend. So and we just want you to experience that feeling that we feel all the time when we're giving. It's the most amazing feeling, and we want to promote it. So that's what it's all about. Just pick one item, put your billing information, that's you, click on ship it to a different address, and put that your father, your son, your family member, your someone else, your friend, where to ship it to, and use the coupon code P as a Peter, I as Ice, F as a Frank, number 5, number 0, and it will knock off 50% for that one item. And please order the items that are in stock. 99% of them are actually in stock right now, so that's awesome time. We finally got so many shipments, we finally processed them, and all of the back orders, we're finalizing to ship the back orders. If you're waiting for something, it's going to be shipped like in a day or two, but there's practically nothing on back order. Everything is available. So that's what we want to do for you guys. Hopefully you're going to take advantage of it. Hopefully you're going to make somebody's day. We just want you to have a feeling of that happiness when you've done something, a good deed to someone else, and we would like to be part of it. That's why we're doing what we're doing. So please take advantage of it. It will make our day when we see a lot of orders are going through, and we're happy to pay a half. So hope you're doing well, and continue paying forward on other occasions. You don't need to wait for April 28th of every day to do it. Just do it whenever you feel like it. You will not believe how contagious and how addictive this becomes, because that truly gives enormous amount of happiness when you're actually helping somebody else and they don't expect it. So that's all for now. I think it's been pretty long video. Hope you guys doing well, and we love our customers. We love your support. We love your comments. Please keep them coming. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Talk to you
later.
talk to you in the next video. Bye.